What is going on, guys? I know it has been a very, very long time since I've made one of these videos. It's probably been since like maybe 4 weeks post-show at most, I think I made up to last year. So I haven't done a video since probably, what is that? I want to say almost December time, November, December. I think, yeah, last video I made was like right around Thanksgiving. So yeah, quick little update. Had a really good off season, very, very productive. Found a lot of tissue. The peak we got to was around like 236, and my heaviest I think in the off season, like around mid March, around the time. Then we started to clean up things a little bit, start to kind of recompensate where we were, which we were always in a really good state. Like we always had visible abs. We always were progressively like a pound or two would either down or sometimes up during the weeks, depending on how much activity I got. 'Cause I got a lot of activity from all the work I did this past year. But yeah, with that being said, we are officially 4 weeks out as of today from the Pennsylvania Muscle Show in Lancaster, which we were doing as show number 1 this year, because then a week and a half after that show, we were going to do our first national show at North Americans and see what kind of package we can bring for that, which right now we are at probably the all-time best I've ever been, and we still have, like I said, about 4 weeks and 5.5 weeks, and we are way past last year in terms of conditioning. We're dry, we're veiny, we're vascular, we're still holding a lot of fullness, which is something I typically don't do at the end of a prep, but we've been able to kind of manipulate food a lot more now since we dug really hard for like the last like month and a half or so. Now we're starting to get fed a little bit more towards the end of the week, especially today and tomorrow. I actually have 2 high days, so I'm recording today because I want to kind of take you through what my high day looks like for today. And yeah, so I don't know if I'll put too much training footage in this, but I'll hopefully most likely just be take you guys through what I'm eating on this high day. And if anybody else was interested, we are 212.4 fasted, which around November when I went on stage last year, I was about 203.4 I think on stage. So we're definitely up a lot of size, and we're way more conditioned than we were at Northern last year. So I'd like to say we put on at least a good solid 6-7 pounds of true muscle since last year's stage weight. But yeah, I'm at go to my fasted cardio, which is still at 50 minutes per day. You probably see my face. Currently about 4 a.m. because this is about as far as I get to. But yeah, gotta go take all my morning fasted stuff, my gut detox drink stuff, and go do cardio so I can come back and start the day because I'm so hungry.
Let me show you how to move, let me show you how to get that bad, you ain't never coming last. Fuck your man, you know this gon' make him mad. Break that back, then we make a film on cam. Shake that ass, baby, show them that you bad. Freaked out, show them that you freaked out. Freaked out, I can tell you freaked out. Freaked out, show them that you freaked out. Freaked out, I can tell you freaked out. From the front, shawty man, get down. She's so fucking bad, make her ex so mad. From the front, shawty man, get down. She's so fucking bad, make her ex so mad. Hey, I get wild thoughts when I'm with you, baby. I like you on top, girl, you do amazing. I tell her don't stop, I'ma make you famous. Fuck about a bitch, I get my money, then you get your payment.
Oh, what's going on, guys? We just got back from cardio. I'm gonna plug in. I did some posing after my cardio was done, and I met up with my coach yesterday, Joey, and we got a nice leg day in, and we kind of like tweaked on some of my posing and kind of like finalized like how we want my routine to like kind of be, and like some key notes, some key things I wrote down, and really like wanted to start practicing hard now when I do my routine every morning. And I want to start like doing it after fasted cardio in the morning, just so it's in my head even when I'm tired, and then start remembering to make sure I do it obviously every day post workout, and then obviously for check-ins in the morning. But yeah, I'm gonna put this in before this starts. Actually, I'll clip the video and show my post workout posing. I think we look pretty good for where we're at, especially flat after cardio. But yeah, I'm gonna go through my first meal of the day now and what we take in the morning as well, which obviously I take my multivitamins, my vitamin C, and then what I've been really big on, especially this prep, to make sure my heart is completely in check and all my liver and kidneys are taken care of, because obviously when you're in prep isn't always exactly the healthiest for you, especially if you're enhanced like myself, and you want to make sure you're taking things to kind of eliminate some of those issues you're going to run into that most people don't really always pay attention to. And so obviously we got heart health from my company performance supplements, code Sykora, save yourself some money. We also got liver and kidney, which is going to be good for your gut health as well, your liver, your bile, your just overall kidney function, your promote healthy digestion. And then this heart is going to do a lot of things here. It's going to help your cardiovascular health is one. It's also got added vitamins and antioxidants, I can't speak shit, for optimal health. So why am I taking these things mainly? So at the end of prep, most of the time you're taking some orals here and there, and you're taking some other things that mess with your cholesterol, your overall heart. So I like to take a precaution and make sure those are big supplements that I make sure are a staple in my morning routine. So we got all of our sups, and then let's see, I got my cockpit in my hand, and then I have a GDA supplement to go along with my first meal of the day, which this first meal of the high day is 90 grams of a cream of rice, which I'm using the cinnamon roll from Elevate. I'm not sponsored by any cream of rice at the current moment. I just kind of like what I know tastes good, which I balance between them and mostly Muscle Sport I've been really big on. Every once in a while I also get my Flavor Gang just because nothing beats their consistency. They have probably the best overall quality consistency when it comes to cream of rice, no fillers, no other added stuff. But the cinnamon roll Elevate was just called my name the other day. Especially I got this cookie butter protein isolate. It's actually really good. I was like, that would be the perfect whey drip. So I got that. I have 90 grams of cream of rice. I have 85 grams of berries, and then I have 15 grams of nut butter in there. And that's meal one. So I'm gonna take my digestive aids, eat all that, put it down with this greens probiotic drink, which for those of you that don't know, I've kind of revamped my career wise, and I'm actually back to being a personal trainer, which is doing really well. I'm seeing a lot of success in this new change of career path. It's always something I used to do, but it's just always so hard to grow it unless you're in the right environment, and I've been put in such a perfect environment to really grow myself as a trainer and have many opportunities. Because it's more of a private owned gym, and their focus is like nutrition, training, things like that. So most people are coming in for personal training or nutrition, not really for like a full membership like you can. But and then the owner, I'm really cool, and we've become really close and become like family. He took me under his wing and kind of like also helped me do like administrative duties in the gym. So it's been a really cool thing. So yeah. So I got he's really big on this probiotic greens drink that he drinks every morning. He swears by. It's called Green Vibrance. You get it just about anywhere, but we sell it at our gym and it goes really well. It's really big there. So I always get like a nice little container of one whenever we make our orders for the gym. That's usually some of the things I handle, and it's like one of the best things you can take for your overall like just overall gut health, which I mean I say that a lot, but your digestion, you're just overall bloating. Like we have so many people that come in and just are always bloated, and we first will recommend something like that to start before anything else, and then we get them to do that, have a clean diet for a little bit, and usually their bloating symptoms are like non-existent, and they're like, I'm not bloated anymore, I'm eating good. Well, yeah, it all starts with your gut, and if you're also not eating correctly, you're gonna have some bloating issues. But that's a good one. But I'm gonna sit down and eat kind of starving. I'll see you guys the next meal. What is going on, guys? Now we got our second meal of the day, which is just 5 ounces of chicken breast and 250 grams of rice, which is basically what we get in the next meal, except we get a banana in the next one. I was very excited about that. Definitely add some cinnamon and really enjoy that one. But yeah, I'm just saying that now just in case my mind slips and I don't record the next meal, but that's what we're looking at. What is up, guys? We are now at meal 3, which is 5 ounces of chicken, 250 grams of rice, and 75 grams of a banana cut up on top. Wow, I need some sleep. With cinnamon on top, and I put a little bit of sugar-free maple syrup drizzled on top, 3 or 4 shakes of salt, and maybe a G. Hughes teriyaki sauce. We'll see. See how this goes without it first. And then after that's done, your boy is going to take a nice nap before a pre-workout meal. So I am so tired, and I'm going to be up for a couple more hours and have a good session and put these carbs to good use. I definitely need a nap before training today. One of those days. What's going on, guys? We are now going to the pre-workout meal, which is one of my favorite meals of the day. Not the best, I mean, my favorite meal just because you can't go wrong with a nice cold, chilled cream of rice, 90 grams of cream of rice. We got 3 dates in there. We got our Dutch chocolate iso drip. And we got 20 grams of honey. And I'm gonna smack this, then go to the gym in about an hour and a half when it digests. And we should have a pretty crazy pump with all these carbs in you from yesterday and today. And then we get a nice, basically similar meal post-workout, just with the pineapple instead of the dates and honey. And then we have our last meal of the day, which you guys will see. It's a very exciting meal, and if you know me, you know Joey, you most likely know what it is.
War sacred and precise. Every set of prayer, every rep a sacrifice. Offering my weakness to the bar and getting back. Strength that multiplies and fills every breath. You know I'm a other person that I'm building here. Frequency so high the average cannot hear. But if you've ever felt the pull of something greater, you know the frequency behind is a translator. Tune it out, tune it in. Different frequency to win. On a different frequency, you can't reach me here. Training on a level that will fill you with fear. Different frequency, locked into the zone. Building this empire brick by brick all alone. Different frequency, vibrating higher. Every single session pouring fuel to the fire. I'm on a different frequency, different frequency. Can't touch what I'm building on this frequency. Late night in the gym and the fluorescence hum. Mind clear as water, fingers numb. Just me and I in the silence and the grind.
And now we got our post-workout meal number 5. It's another about 90 grams of cream of rice. I've been using the cinnamon roll from Elevate because it's probably one of my top favorite in terms of flavor, especially right now. It just goes so good, especially with this little concoction I have in there. I did like half a scoop of Dutch chocolate isolate and then half cookie butter isolate. So yeah, it's about a hit. And I got 90 grams of some pineapple, a little bit of cinnamon, aid in some extra digestion and help absorb the protein. And after we eat this, about an hour or so later, we'll go get our last meal of the day. And then last meal, you guessed it, Five Guys triple. This time Joey said 1 slice of cheese. And then we got 50 grams of Huckleberry cheesecake cream of rice and 1 banana. Let's eat.